welcome back. Takulandira Nelson. Wiki yata talalizo pompano kamba ziwiri staru itabweranso panopa. Now tili mwezi wa October. Tifoti yambese kuti October awuyamba motere. Ndinkaniza tu nkaniza tu Gary timayangana makamaka za mpira kuti ukutani. Tifoti kuti Malawi kuti mpira amautsata.
So amangoenda.
Kungoenda basi hibiria badadi.
Agogo
basi. So we want to also know kuti ngarama utsata. Pa YouTube channel yatu azika ma comment. Azika ma comment.
Banga subscribe.
Subscribe. Hit the notification bell kuti tikapanga upload ingini muzirani kodi muziona muzika olayambirira kuiona eniyo like it and kusiya ma comment kuti timve kuti maganizo wanu ali palipo pa nkhani zimene tutanizo tukambirana ndiye tisana chulukisi nkangadi wanzanga we get mnapeka ma prediction
unachema
mnapeka ma prediction
anapereka
zikuoneka bwa
zinaoneka bwinobe bwino fama game ena adusa ita sana aduse koma ba bet
Baberi makaya.
Suko leo ndabwera mahape
Na wona ndo bwino. So let's not forget as well because akubanga sign in account yatu ya Trade Bets. Website yetu pajani ntakumbotsi.
www.88bets.malawi.
Alright, sharp. Ndeti kapita pa website imene yoyo ndekuti zonse zofunikira tizitani kodi. Tizipeza pamene pacha. Ndeti ma game amene alipo, amene sawali live, ma sports osiyana. Simango kamba za mpira ukauka
tennis,
basketball,
jani, volleyball.
Waziziwa? Chile jonse majipeza mewe chabo kama mfuna so kuyulutsa akafuna we
katozi kena
kachango jango zimadani so zimateka now takamba zama prediction tingokuonesa nimeanza tu anachitira last week ma prediction nawo ngarana agwira maga uyu ndayizambira amazipoint
yene na long point
you want to be not
kamba zama underdogs zuzu city hammers
but well I mean, anyway, let's not dwell on that.
Do
one week ngaroda.
Komainuza kufuta. Ekhaya.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, zimachitika. Anagamba so I think Andrew nazagamba ukuthi ekhaya does it look like
komanena inena ukuthi ikali.
Koma ifendi timi yathu. Ne sitinga nene kuti mwako. Koma manoma zile popo.
Manoma yali baba.
Akabwera yonchi akamba kuzitorera.
Kuma wankaga mwe.
Yeah, kulima ma game in hand nake. Wati tukusori amene wakhala kuti ma points akutorera.
Koma kuje.
Kuchema. Ase changu chingoyanga noti ma fixture weekend ino yakunika zote.
Agwenda bwanje.
Akunika zote ma fixture mbali yao.
Ma fixture weekend imene kuli game yaikulu.
Bullets.
The Silver Strikers.
Bullets and the Silver Strikers.
Amweni.
Ukiona bwanje seke memene.
Game ine imakhala yovuta. Ukuzwa chifukwa jana. Silver Strikers yayaka moto.
Yes.
Ili hype kujokera ukafu. Komaso ikabamenya pa stadium. Silver Strikers imakazikika.
Yeah, I think okay, ndinaona magema last season on sawiri ndinazaonera netu. I've seen kuti Silver komana mwina chifazo lipita mponda ndamene amagoja you know, so we never really know kuti abida supernova amene kwa
wabwera uku awanale anake nayeso bita mponda khadi kuti nane sondurani nimuonese mwana
koma Silver Strikers tikangana pa October ndibanga na October baba ili pa number 3 with 17 games ali nima points 36 now ndeti game yao ndi number 18 pamene Bullets ndi game yao number 19
so na baba ikhala game yovuta fwa kuti wina kangomanga sleep wina kumabwera uko
so now this is the point now because Bullets ikangoti ya gonja game mene hii ikukanga dobeleka mpara kwa Wanderers because Wanderers number 2 ndi
akangobita pa chongo lero
bas 17 games and 39 points ndekuti akawina we're talking about 39 plus 3 which is basically 41-42 there about it ndekuti azasiyana ndi 1 point you see pamene Silver Strikers ikangoti yapambana so weekend ikubwera ndi pa number 2 with 39 points now that is kangari ukangana
kangari ligi yake ndi koke ali ndi mwana agwirisi
ligi ikonika kuti I think matimu abwera zabwino koma nomwina choda ndaulitsa chimene timaona chimakhala matimu ake makhala omwe yeah we're talking about FCB Nyasa Big Bullets Mighty Wanderers and the Silver Strikers ndomwe waiona anyway matimu ngara china Blue Eagles na matimu ngati mayembekezero timwe na magazo onetsa tinakamba suza mene timagamba za underdogs tinazakamba za Mighty Tigers kuti Mighty Tigers ndi timu yoti yakhala mu Premier League Super League
still Malawi Premier League
kwa Super League akhala kumenya ndi timu Super League ja kwa nthawi yaitali koma bezi makangati kuti amakangata kubwera ngati timu yori yango bwera kumenya
season iliyonse amayamba movutika koma amasurvive
waiona apapato kamba zodali pa number 14 asera masera 18 pa 18 games imene ali ndi 16 points of which even ukayangana se matimu ena amene ali kumusiku ndachina Songwe games zonse Hammers matimu oti si level ya Mighty Tigers
de ikupezeka kuti Mighty Tigers yomwe ikaloza ndi chani zozusite
Hammers waiona ndizovuta koma bene wetiona kuti ziyenda modani ndikumbukiraso pali episode ina yake tinazakamba zakuti we are going back kuma World Cup qualifiers now ku World Cup qualifiers kuja timayangana matimu amene akusewera mu Super League komanso maplayer ngati achina Malango komano tisanakambeza Malango zedi ndinazakamba kuti matimu akuyeneka achite chani kuti maplayer aja akamayirana ku squad ya Flames je tidzilimba mtima kuti Peter Banda amwetengayo hayi ndizonani
ndinakamba konso kuti player it doesn't necessarily mean kuti wayaka mu Super League automatically upite national team chifukwa kozaona kuti pali maplayer ake anayaka ndi pakatipa koma sangapite chani sakuli makhaye kale kuti anakhazikika napanga foundation experience matters
koma aitanisa nditu apanga squad list squad list yapangidwa mmene ukuiona squad list uiona bwanji
squad inde yayaka moto ndiyomwe aliyesa mayembekezera koma tinamvako kuti Babatunde zatheka
anyway tandipase ma notable names amene iwe waona pa list yokuti awawa ndi mayembekezero tapezeka komanso ngati pali ena ake amene mayembekezero kuti mwina make akhuzapezeka satapezeke mwina utatichulira mwina awiri ola atatu
apapa tithawukamba za Langes Khoma Langes Khoma so anasowa kwambiri so kwambiri ukuku
kubwera kwa Langes mwina tisanapitirire kubwera kwa Langes kuthandiza bwanji Flames popeza game tili nayo uwizo wakale kuti ndi game yoti
ukaona previous game ichi Langes Khoma is more of a winger than a striker zimatengera kuti koji afuna chani nde panopa we are attacking more we still need him kuti ma set piece kwambiri kuwabwera china Malango kwasumba mito china mpulu apakonda kusumba mito
even kabaso chigoli yomwe last time out
waona ndeti kufuna ma set piece kwambiri kuti wina azizunguza Wisdom kandani ukusula Langes kutani
now that you've mentioned zimezo zet Langes is on the other flank kwina kuso tukamba za uyu Wisdom now maere tikumwika pati because usually like unaona magame ambayo anamwika anamenyetsa mbali
komano mbali muja ukamuona amamenya benga free roll chifukwa amabwera amazabwera amazautenga pasenta amapereka anayi ndi motivation ina yake kwa mafana aja umauza kuti izuka ndi mafana waiona
ndekuti kuti tinamenyesa ma striker awiri zikhozogwira
zikwambiri
ndekuti Gaba Maere Langes uku Wisdom mbali na
komanso pali player wina yake amene miwala okuti moze mawa awawa Wisdom kapena uchena kabwera kuwabwera chikumbuso salima ndifana kuti ndi oyaka so kwambiri
now we also have other players pa squad pamwina kuti they've got influence akhoza kuthandiza Flames kuti game iyi tipambane maplayer yake amene ndi ngati ndi ndani
palilo idinjaliwa machine of course we haven't really seen kwambiri ngati Robert Size koma is a very good player as well.
He's a very good player koma nkhani ndimeneyo Malawi ndi mafixture amene ndikuyembekeza kuti tione kuti ipanga zotani ndi chifukwa chake squad list yatani kuti squad list yatuluka koma kutuluka ku Malawi kupita m'mayiko ena kuliso maligi ena ndi ena amene Champions League amene aithawa English Premier League chango changu kufika ku Champions League kuthawa ndi imene sudika tigam koma
Premier League
tisa vile bego nzanga tiambeza English Premier
League man
nanga si Premier League inajideka weekend kila karima weekend muzabu Champions League tiambeza
Premier League indenda jida manyazi kuma bebeti daje
usozo ndi timu yako ikuchitisa manyazi ungosaka kodi wewe kama
kodi anthu ni mawuza kuti Chelsea iukireni ndalama zambiri ile ndi
kodi iweyo ukamabeta panova pa triple bets ukamabeta Manu umaye basajana
Manu inekeva Manu mankwera zigoli
nde unakwera zigoli zotati chinyende ndani
over 2.5 sinaike kuti ka uyu achinya koma inathabe
over 2.5
taluza koma no sindingaluza kuti kuwina
usamati of course luza uzidi of course team aluza
kuti tu micha zitolera tango sleeper last game kodi
mukamati mwazitulira
apamande one apamande aluza next game
mukamati mwazitulira mumatantozo je
tikamati tazitolera apapa okay nde one wamona Sesco unaona performance ya Sesco
mukamati yazitolera when was the last time you won back to back game
fusuranga nayemerera kuti chabwino mukuti mwazitolera ndili party
from this coming weekend
ukumbuke last week ndinawuza kuti amawina kamodzi pamwezi inuyo mumawina kamodzi pamwezi kamodzi pamwezi mukatero mwamaliza ndekuti October unoyo
account wasegulira Sesco limene titayambe no consistency
wasegulira account zathandizapo jani
consistency limene titayambe
zathandizapo jani
umaziwa be amwene
akuchira kaneko ndi
akuna Brentford aje
akuchira kaneko ndi
mwana walenga start yomwe imade Sunderland ndi 11 points and Man U has 12 points
since April
2025 and now they're just newly promoted.
Komano ndizinthu zoti zizaza kuti ifeyo
anzanga Man U
tikavutisise anzanga Europa
anzanga
pakavutisisa Europa timene
koma say
ndipo uzacho machita chitini ineyo ndi ifeyo tikamenya Europa ichi tizatenga Europa icha tizamenya sport ya Champions League ndipo izi zimusunge
Man U ndizimemvesa sone kwambiri anapempha kuti azimenya ma friendly games nthawi ya Champions League siri kuzoti paloma zili pati zimenezozo ndi mmene zikuoneka sizikuziwika kuti zili pati mpekesera zinamveka ndithu kuti Manchester United team yanzanga Gary ikufuna izimenya ndithu mkati mwa wiki ifeyo omwe ya Champions League Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool tikamamenya dikira kale Newcastle tonjezerepo mepopo Newcastle Spurs ikamamenya Champions League eti Nottingham Forest ikamamenya Europa eti iwowa amani Crystal Palace ikamamenya iwowa azimenya
komande
sinabalize iwowa azimenya ma friendly ongoyerekezera ngada kumenya Champions League zafika wamene popo komani
hayi komano baba tikari kubyuda timu siri
komaso zimene zozo sizikuziwa kuti zili pati siziziwa kuti zichitika kapena sizichitika zafika pamene popo kumani kodi mani tingerekezere ngati timu yanji kumalayo kuno tingati kuti mwina jani
ababa yafika tu pa ujediro pata igazi yafika pata igazi
Escom taona timu yoti even kumfusa even po sakuuza kuti akuidziwa player mozi wako Escom rumuzi emwe naso MDC Escom bora
kubapaka usabasewera kuti GGMU usabasewera ndi GGMU hapa komaso na feda wanga wa Chelsea Fanta wake ndagula kale
okay Chelsea
lero amwa Fanta
Chelsea their performance isn't as terrible wanavyosisa chifukwa if you check magame atatu no ukaona magame atatu amene aluza magame onse kuna red card
taluza awili
oh yes awili
atatu ma red card but we won
ya Champions League so I thought I forgot good ya Champions League
komano kulira kona fedo abe basi
no but what I'm saying is if you look at their performance it's not as terrible as how Manchester is performing. Manchester United, to be specific. How Manchester United... No, loser.
A loss is a loss, but context matters.
Yes. Arsenal, loser kwa Liverpool. What happened after? You see, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, you lost to Arsenal. Because I know he was busy crying, oh no, after that performance, we have shown we can beat any team in the world. You can beat any team in the... Just because you performed well with a team that is far better than you, 10 steps ahead of you, and they've won 1-0, you guys have actually lost, and you're thinking we can also beat Liverpool. No. The only team you could beat is Chelsea after a red card. That is it. That was it. But anyway, this weekend you have another fixture. You're playing the same Sunderland he was talking about. Could they have 11 points after being promoted?
Liverpool ina pedwa.
Kumeko tukupita.
Liverpool ina pedwa.
Kumeko tukupita. Tukamba zaidi. Tukamba guys zaidi.
Champions League kuikwa pola. Premier.
I am back to Premier League.
Ndipo tukumasangalala kwambiri.
Tingo yanga na my results last week. Mudabega my predictions.
Yeah.
But of course most of them you got them wrong. You said Manchester United could win. I told you Brentford will whoop you.
Yes.
Anakupondani. And unfortunately, inali game yambirira so ya weekend. You see? Anakupondani, they convince anakumenyani in a convincing way. You can't complain about that loss. They beat you red, white, and blue. Now particularly we can insert it.
I'm speechless.
Brand Boomo. Now I want to say this to the guy. My guy, you go to a club, you leave a club, and you say you want to go to a bigger club to win trophies. You make a mistake of going to a smaller club.
Oh, what are you even saying?
He went to Manchester United.
So is Manchester United a small club?
Okay, my guys. You see what the people are singing in Manchester United. In Malawi, kuma ainiyageo alongosola oka inendisa longosole zambiri. Nangasi inenduguna zimene ainiyageo wanakamba.
Kuma masapota asenu kulubwalu.
Yeah, ine chiro kama roba ruga zimene anthu aini yake akugamba. Brentford was actually good. I think let's just look back at the table. We'll put the table up. But what I'm saying is, if you leave a club saying I want to go to a bigger club, I want to go to a bigger club, and you pick Manchester United as a bigger club. As it is right now, you're making a mistake. It's like what Benjamin Sesko did. He was listen. He wants to come to Arsenal. No, we're not even worried. Right now, we're actually very happy with what Gyökeres is giving us. You understand?
Yeah.
We don't even have to dwell into that because I mean I'm akumuona muthu chezimene akuchita ndi timu chezimene amene akuithandizira pamene bebe sizogwira pamene Benjamin Sesko if you look at his performance my game onse amene wayamba I haven't seen any influence, and maybe until he scored and you guys thought you could be back into the game and Brentford
right now he's back.
He's back from where? That's my question. We will see.
Yeah.
We will see. But anyway, fast forward. Chelsea lost to Brighton. They had a red card as well. Now, issue meaning Gambeno ya Chelsea. Ndikana mwina discipline. I think discipline kulibe. Discipline ama player. Kulibe. Because if a team, even the coach, because if your team is getting red cards back to back, it's the same as Arsenal last season. Last season, even though Arteta always wants to protect his players, but I thought
he was Jan, my problems with Nani. Who is this guy?
Last season or the other?
Last season, Nani. Thomas
Partey.
Yeah.
I don't really think he had a problem with Thomas Partey. I think it's just an issue to do with Thomas.
He wanted 2 years, I think.
He wanted not that he wanted 2 years. He wanted the same amount of the same period of time, but more money. Now the club is looking at, okay, guy, you're 30 plus. We want you to help us with this project. We will see.
More of Arsenal is more of, developing.
You understand? Yeah. So I pretty much thought, because you can look at, they let go of Xhaka, who was actually in great form.
Yeah.
You get? Thomas Partey is injury prone. Xhaka but they did let go of him.
Because he's an African and this guy is
no, I don't think... I didn't want to put the whole him being African and Xhaka being from Europe as
that's what I'm saying. That's where they could
but it wasn't necessarily that. If I were to tell you who was our best player last season,
but the way you're saying, the way you're speaking to me,
I do not think that it was. People will always come out and say stuff, but okay. I did. I think if you look at his behavior, player describe Arsene Wenger. They try to liken him to that. Now,
I actually think Arteta is dope as well.
Yeah, because he's being a father in the squad. You get? So if you're trying to put discipline in the squad, if you remember Szczesny, ana zasuda ada chingisa game inage Wenger nampesa Szczesny ana baliga. Anampanga suspend. The next game he didn't play. You see, this is how you have to discipline your players. Now, with Chelsea, I think that is the problem now. Also, going into the match, with the last week player or two red card. You're coming into this match as well, and then you play dumb red card again. Now you're punishing your own team, meaning to say, I don't know anyway, that's the story for another day. Because Chelsea now is going to face Liverpool. Now they will do it at home. I don't know.
Now, Liverpool,
they both lost. But now I'm still giving my chances to Chelsea. Yes. Now, here's why. My reasons are, Liverpool want to redeem themselves. Now, they'll look at Chelsea and think, So as they're going there, they're going with Tiga Ibonda Chelsea. Because of these aspects, you understand? They will forget kuti maplayer abuino garajina Garnacho. Yeah, I'm glad for me this. I paused for a second.
That system with how Liverpool plays, how they're playing, because you see when Chelsea attacks, the two 2 or 23 or 2 ends, either Gusto or
Gusto,
James,
yes.
they go into
yeah.
It's
now
like
they
now
drop the midfield.
so
So you're now overwhelming that midfield.
Midfield,
You
yeah.
have Caicedo there. You have I really
Chelsea are actually a very good squad as
I
well.
would like Romeo Lavia to start
the game.
Yes.
Yeah, on that, I think so. When you talk of kind of Dogama player, Rhys James, he's really good with cutting in crosses.
Straight.
They can cause any chaos. More 18-yard box. Yes.
Yeah.
Now that's why I'm saying, I'm not giving a chance to Liverpool. I'm giving a chance to Chelsea. If I'm to bet, of course I'm going to bet 888 bets, guys. Double chance Chelsea. You thank me later.
Liverpool paipi ndikamakonza drama atondezero
Inendelea kuti double chance Chelsea. I would Liverpool pipe.
But anyway, I can even predict my scores.
Okay.
Liverpool 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chabwino. This weekend magame amene aligo amene tikuyangana kuti tije ndalama. Pali Bournemouth ndi Fulham ine ndikupatsa Fulham pipe.
Bournemouth. Fulham pipe.
Fulham pipe.
Fulham.
Leeds United ndi Tottenham Hotspurs.
Maspa. Of course, Maspas they drew against Wolves.
Yes, but it was Goliso This one, double chance Leeds. Leeds is home.
Not really. If it is Spurs.
Double chance Leeds. Manchester United, Sunderland, straight pipe Sunderland. Thank me later. Arsenal, West Ham. Arsenal is home. West Ham has been poor. I'm going to give it to Arsenal. Not because I'm an Arsenal fan, but because of the performance.
Double chance West Ham.
Aye, good.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Liverpool. Inende give us a Chelsea double chance. Everton, the Crystal Palace. I think
Crystal Palace, man.
No. I think Everton could surprise us. Yes, but that shouldn't be that shouldn't be the reason why I want to give Crystal Palace a chance to say they'll beat Everton. Yeah. Everton they've been really good.
Yeah.
If you ask me, Jack Grealish is on fire. And recently I was just checking out my guys at Premier League. They actually were issuing the issue of his shirt, a signed shirt, Grealish. You can tell. Not a marketing gimmick issue for them, but they thought he's actually on fire and he's helping the team. Yeah. And if you see his performances, I believe he can help Everton actually carry the day. Another fixture that there is Minnesota Kaleso Yobenga, the Nottingham Forest and the Newcastle. Yobenga. So Newcastle, yeah, I'm giving a chance to Newcastle. But when it moves in the Brighton, I think it's an easy one for me to take Brighton. Yeah. And Aston Villa and Burnley. It's going to be another crazy fixture because
Villa has an upper hand.
Aston Villa, not necessarily they have an upper hand. They've been losing Kwambi. So recently they won. You see. So going into this game, I think they'll go ndiga feeling kaje kuti
amakumana ukakoteraye akakumana ukaokajo choro ndo makhalabo
ndekuli Brentford Brentford ndi Man City imeneso ndi you already know Brentford imenya Manu ndi Man City kawina Gary akala kusangalala kuti atipera Goliath watu
koma mwene Haaland.
Yeah, Haaland is on fire.
Dear Haaland.
Haaland is on fire. Now, let's speak about strikers.
Yeah.
When we talk about strikers, firstly, I would put Gaba first, and then we start talking about the other. Gaba has shown that he's just top notch. He's just top notch. Take Gaba, put him in the Premier League. I believe he can perform.
I think it's high time kuti tiweneka panga adapt waiza tiweneka tikagwerenga mama wati ambisandani mwisho kumwenda
you see he's Bundesliga. Now what I'm saying now is I can compare Gaba to other strikers, top strikers, elite strikers, because of his capabilities. Zimene waonetsa kuti
ineo
zimakhala kuti mwina mwayi kuti avaye kumene kuchako. Now tikambano kamba za ma striker aku Europe watu kamba za china Lewandowski watu kamba za uyu Haaland yudu kamba Kylian Mbappe. We talk of
Commando, the best player right now.
The best striker. Yes, Harry Kane. I was going there.
Has 17 goals, 3 assists.
3 assists in 9 games.
And now, I think we're going to 100 goals.
Bundesliga. And you can see, Goody, this is just his second season there, which is just nuts. It's crazy. You understand? Now, Goody, ukamana Benjamin Sesko. Wabwera. Inezo mwenda dabwisa Goody ukamana wabwera Goody. Chimene mwina tinga nene kuti mwina striker amene wagulidwa kupita ku England amene akuoneka kuti there's still potential then the Yogo Rezuchi. osati yachabwino muvomereze mtima onse muzigunda matima kuti anatibera iya inapanga zimene ndikuzazo
komano tinene kuti zomwe zichitika Champions League magaya akwiya Haaland Mbappe si zomwe apanga kumene kuku zopsa kwambiri
ku Champions nkhani national yonse imeneyo ndimafuna tacheza nawe pa nkhani ya ma striker yomwe naye sanamalize ungotona unakhala ngati wathawa nkhani imeneyo Hoyland madet yes Hoyland kungojo kodi difusefuso model pale akangojoka ku Manchester United timu mwanapita muoneka manga bwino zimakhala kuti chifajani
koma mwene Premier League ndio
yakafuso
Premier League ndio yakafuso kumene kama kashaina inde
chabwino mukamba za Premier League Garnacho akumenya ligi yanji timuona Garnacho kuti season ino
Garnacho
akumenya ligi yanji
timuona kuti season ikapata
no we're looking at his performance altogether because if you look at Champions League kuti chigoli cha Chelsea
koma somaziwa
kuti Chelsea wine
pa Hoyland bwe kumene kuja wakumana ndi machine matala Kevin De Bruyne
koma ndikunena nova yeyo no ndikunena pa yeyo no as a player
I think he was just like
Manchester United unlucky for how
I don't know why koma you see his performance
his performance at Manchester United I think that you made a mistake by buying another striker when you already have one who has experience in the English Premier League
so
I think
I feel like going to Manchester United is setting yourself up for failure.
For failure, exactly. It's the whole squad.
I say Chelsea.
Look at Anthony.
Chelsea.
Anthony, bro. No. Look at Anthony. Okay, chabwino ku Chelsea because kamba zake DB.
Chelsea mimi inaona ndamba
because kamba zake DB. Because kamba zake DB because DB. They've made a lot of money from that.
Of course.
You get komano inuyo Manchester United mabula ya madaga jogo kumeko chako ndubira kwina kwake. Bro, they're like doing so well. They look so happy.
McTominay
average at Manchester United. And I'm like, how is this happening? It's like really, bro, I don't even know how to put this into context because Anthony, I would laugh, bro. I would be like, guys, the next CR7, bro, but he just went away and he's so happy, helped the team pick up and stuff like that. Hoyland in the Champions League, he's banging, and while we now go man of the
on
match.
Another level.
You know what I mean? So I think Manchester United to fulfill what is good at. Mumango na mizera Onana, but Onana is gone in the same
Onana
bro. Which I'm like, why guys? Why?
Komano maziwa. Akaset pagamene kakarukudusa maniuka. Kanga next season titenga ligi.
Bwana. Anyway, I did to dream is for free. Anyway, let's look at my results amujani. UEFA Champions League. Maga amene anapanga upset fans yambini. To talk about discipline, we'll start with Chelsea again. They had a red card in the game.
Imagine.
And of course they won. They had a red card in the game.
Against Jose.
Yeah.
It was a very tough game.
Galatasaray.
Jose mind games. That win Stafford Bridge.
But he says he's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
It's the house that Jose built.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to dwell on that because I know he said that he's a Chelsea fan. So yeah, Galatasaray upsets Liverpool. Liverpool lost 1-0. So now back to back.
The mask.
Adiji manager Mlasa Jeffrey.
Chamubaya pasana.
Yeah, Bayern Munich. Yeah, we now go 5-1. Tingana so kudi fada amachura aja. Agonza zit. Ina so mire nabanga upset antu. Ndia Monaco ndi Man City. Amaoneka kuti Haaland yakamoro mene kucha.
Haaland kanga numere manena zoti Haaland ndi Mbappe akukuya ndi Dembele kuti Ballon
d'Or bwanje wayona. Komano Monaco now so nazabanga strike back and go tight. Yeah. A quick flash of what was happening in the Champions League as you can see it. Dortmund ndi Athletic Club nayo so siuoneka popo. Mfano ujaongo sign a 10-year contract. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Dortmund 4, Athletic 1.
Nico
Williams.
Very talented.
It's simply because of their transfer policy. They're not able to get players up because they have a policy where they only sign players that are from Bilbao.
Bilbao, yes.
At the end of the day, the kid is promising. I mean.
Yeah. Dortmund, the Athletic Club nayo so siuoneka popo. Mfano ujaongo sign a 10-year contract. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Dortmund 4, Athletic 1.
Nico Williams. Very talented.
It's simply because of their transfer policy. They're not able to get players up because they have a policy where they only sign players that are from Bilbao.
From Bilbao, yes.
At the end of the day, the kid is promising. I mean.
Yeah, but I think he just killed himself by that. Napoli, the Sporting, Napoli 2, Sporting 1.
KPT, I mean.
Yeah. Arsenal 2-0. Yo, anagajinya game. I say Martin Odegaard, perfect. Komano, game ina imeneso inaganga banga city fans yambini. PSG. I was about to say Arsenal. Barcelona and the PSG. I went to Barcelona young man wanna go down there to bobo. Come as Ginaso. Play win a mamui wala. Waona? Rashford. I mean Rashford.
On top of his game.
Rashford gungo choka ku Manchester United.
Amwina kuiwonesa Rashford.
Ndifake ndifoso rekodi ku Man U kulijani? Ku Man U kulijana nyake jole peleza. Olinera ndimeza ndiaganira.
Amwene. Barcelona ifuta gidi jana. Because if you look at it at the end of the day, 4 key players.
Kunalibe.
Dembele warega balo nto kunalibe. Teenagers were introduced.
Yeah, I think okay.
Come on. Barcelona.
That game, if you watched it, if you can watch it, the chances were there. I think they were just not taken. Like game Atria Arsenal. We were almost punished. You understand? Yeah. So if you miss my chances Zambiri, Anzana Jangopeza Mwai, they can punish you easily. Well, yeah. So that's what happened. Just like PSV in the Leverkusen as it drew. You can see my game is gonna be Makazuri. Ugangoro ponya my chances Zambiri. They punish you, and that's just it. So Champions League, that's how it's looking like. Arsenal maintaining their perfect record. Yeah, Champions League. You don't know anything to do with Champions League. Of course, those are the steps. Last year, Madrid. But you saw what we did, so this tells you another different dimension of the story. Anyway, we get the mafixia kenda meno tukambaza 888 bets. So mukoza kubena
straight win antu fada Chelsea lero amwa fanta kani yageti lero ndiri mosa iwe so ndo makonda kaka
koma china Jordan lusema jimetinga gambe ya result ya Wanderers. They lost on penalties. I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, what might have gone wrong?
Because at the end of the day ukaiona game hii game plan yao inale hapo they anabida ni timu attacking unaona kwa mama ziwa timu ina ijaso inaliba home.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing maybe Silver Strikers bring out a wonder because Team Agasura Yanga is a strong team. Investment yadi meja. I was looking into investment yadi meja. I'm still giving Silver Strikers a chance because sometimes you talked about the underdogs. Yeah, we get anagamba Gary's ama underdogs. They kugamba zama underdogs. Silver is going there as an underdog. My underdogs can also upset you on the run. Yeah. So we will see you next week. Ndima results so sena tizaone dizugudi bwanji koma next week so tiza kandi guest pano tizaone gudi yo I guess that too mpira gudi kumalayo kuno. I'm outside. See you next week.
88 bits. Yes. Signing out.